In this video, we're going to cover some basic settings that are very important to make sure that your profile is optimized. So, when you navigate over to here, click the drop down, click Settings and Privacy. Then click Privacy and edit your public profile. Now this is the information that you've allowed on the platform through the settings in your account. So this is what users will see when they search for your account. Now the first thing that we do over here is move over to Edit URL. Now if you haven't already, I would suggest that you create a URL and include your name. Now this is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, this allows your profile to get found in the search engines, as well as you can add this to your email signature and on your business card. Now this gives people a point of reference to come straight into LinkedIn onto your profile, which is very important. So because I've already done, I'm not going to click save, I'll just say cancel. Then we move over to your profile's public visibility. So firstly, we need to make sure that this is on, that we've checked basic name, number of connections, industry and regions, and then that we've selected public. Then these are the sections that we've allowed to show on our profile that are public. So we've got headline, websites, posts and activities, summary, current experience, details, past experience, details, skills and recommendations. Now this is important because in your current experience, your past experience, your summary, there are industry related keywords which help people find your profile when they're looking for relevant people. The next setting we need to make sure that we've got covered is who can see your connections. So if we click there, we can see here it brings a drop down. Now this is a personal preference, but it is recommended that you do allow people to see your connections, as it just allows your profile to be optimized. Now obviously in certain industries you may need to keep that private. Then you can select only you, which will then only you will be able to see your connections and not the public, but I would recommend that you leave your connections public and open to see. The next setting we want to cover is sharing your profile edits. So if we click there, it'll open up. Now this again is a personal preference, but for me, if we're going to be publishing content and making regular updates, we don't want to bombard our network with every time that we optimize our profile. And especially if we're going to be going through this process and updating your profile so that your profile is optimized, we don't want your whole network to be pinged every time you make a change. So to do that, all you do is simply come here and click so that this is set to no. Then every time you update your own profile, your whole network is not going to get a notification that you've just made a change. The last setting we need to cover is then profile viewing options. So if we click here, we'll see this is what others see when they viewed your profile. So I always recommend that we select this first one, your name and headline, so that it actually shows your title and gives a little bit of information about you. If we click the private profiles, no one's going to be able to see your information. So it is important that we make sure that we set, and this one is selected, to ensure that people can find you and that your profile can perform as well as possible on the platform.